Now we have a problem in which they're giving us clues and they're saying find the equation of the, ooh boy, it doesn't tell us whether it's a hyperbola or an ellipse. So let's draw a quick sketch of the situation. And I'm going to put my y-axis right about there. I need to go to the left, -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my -5. Go to the right all the way to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And everything is at a height of 2. So we're going to have a focus 2 units above, a focus over there, 2 units above, and we will have vertices which are located inside between the foci, and that's going to tell us that these babies are going to open left and right because the curve has to contain the foci, and that tells us we're dealing with a hyperbola. So we've broken that part open already. We now need to find the center point here between -3 and 9, and that can be found by averaging these two numbers. If we add them together, we get 6. Cut in half, we get 3. So I think at 3, 2, we're going to have the center. Let's write that down. Center at 3, 2. If you want to double check that it's 6 units to the right here, that gives us a value of a equals 6, and it's 6 to the left also. I think inside my picture I'm also going to note that to go from 3 to 11, that is 8 units, and that's my value of c, which is what you get when you go from center to the focus. Okay, I think we've got this. A equals 6, C equals 8. It's a hyperbola opening left and right, and that tells us it's going to begin with x squared. So we have x minus 3 quantity squared over something minus y minus 2 quantity squared over something equals 1. We know that we're going left and right 6 with that value of a, so that tells us 36 is the first denominator. And we just need to find the second denominator. So we will use our c squared equals a squared plus b squared equation. If c is 8, we know that c squared will be 64 equals 36 plus b squared. B squared, subtracting 36 on both sides, is 28, and that is the value that we can now go in and fill into as the denominator beneath y squared. Okay, in this next problem, we're being asked to find the ellipse having a major axis of length 10 and foci at these 2 points, 5, 2 and 1, 2. So I'm going to draw a quick picture here. At 1, 2, we've got one focus, and over here at 5, 2, we have another focus. Now that center point between them there must be at 3, 2. And this is an ellipse, so we can already say x minus 3 squared over something plus y minus 2 squared over something equals 1. Okay, the foci are always on the major axis, and it tells us the major axis is of length 10. That means we're going 5 to the left and 5 to the right, and that tells us that 25 will be the denominator for the x minus 3 squared, so that we can actually have that 5 left and right. In the picture we can see that from center to focus, that value is c, and so c is equal to 2 in the picture. So we're now going to use our c squared equals a squared minus b squared equation. If c is equal to 2, that means c squared is equal to 4, and we've got 4 is equal to 25 minus the missing b squared value, and we can then calculate that b squared must be 21, and that is our missing denominator.